Military Broadcast Radio, the station that's giving veterans a voice.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
Think of all that time. Every wait in the winter. All those hours no one else saw. Every sprint in the summer. Think of every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee. Late nights in the film room. Bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road. Every moment of ecstasy. Every moment of doubt. Years wondering. Is it all worth it? It's all led to this. Man, I got this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time. Caveman on the line. HG got the stats.
No filters, no suits, just facts on blast.
He seems like no nonsense guy. Like
re-emphasize that for the Saints fans out there on TikTok. Caveman. What did you just say?
The rebuild starts right now.
Marshawn
Lattimore's gone, so the defense, like, we're not getting any better.
To the left, got the edge and grind. We break it all
Get into
down
Smith.
like
What a pass! That's it! Dorian Smith with the game winner! Oh my goodness!
And that is why you have Aaron Fry pass the ball in.
We roar from the base to the backfield floor. No filters, no fake control. We run
Real year. That's like you have you have the best quarterback in the league, arguably, the best wide receiver in the league, and you've got the best edge rusher in terms of total sacks in the season. And you're 4-7, and your playoff chances are hanging on that.
HG on deck, stats loaded and primed. Reading the field.
Let's make it interesting.
We're making it interesting. Come on. Give us the freaking one.
Breaking down ball like a heat wave blade.
Oh, let's go! Oh, no. For the business! He's not for the business.
We see through the hype. Call out the feed.
So don't you go saying that you're never going to see that. You're such a hater.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard, MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle on Military Broadcast Radio. Caveman, HG, Mohawk in the house, and we got Lucas on the sound. Killed the intro for us. Smoothly transitioned us into the show. Good. That was a good job.
Smooth like butter.
But we're back. The first episode of our second season of Football Frenzy was yesterday. A good 3 hour, just pure football. A great time, but we were both pretty heartbroken. Saints and Broncos lost.
Yeah.
Saints were probably going to lose, but Broncos got heartbroken a little bit worse than the Saints did.
Top one.
Still have no doubt though. We're gonna be fine.
Niners 2-0
Yeah.
with Mac Jones even.
No, dude,
Mac attack.
Jimmy, you should have seen Jimmy in the group chat. It was going crazy, saying that the 49ers are going to sign Mac Jones for a cheaper deal and just let Brock Purdy walk after this year. It's like, hang on now. Hang on. Last time Mac Jones played the Saints, he was on the Patriots, got benched by halftime for Bailey Zappi, and the Saints won 34-0. So
Wow.
I think he had a little extra motivation and a very beat up
Had a chip
roster.
on his shoulder.
That really beat up roster. They had no Kittle, and Saints still lost.
I just have no. I'm not going to read too much into any quarterback that's beaten the Saints this year. So, good for you, Mac.
You got to look at
good for you.
Got to look at Spencer Rattler though,
Hey, I mean,
because our offense has been in a position to win in both games. We got the last possession. We obviously failed in those. We're just not ready yet.
Not ready.
We got ourselves in those positions. We're just not ready yet. That's honest. That's way better than I would have expected.
Spencer Rattler gets his first career win soon.
He's not getting it anytime soon. We're going to Seattle and then we're going to Buffalo.
What is he like?
Oh my God.
He's 0-8. Yeah,
Like
he's about to go 0-10 because we're going to Seattle and then Buffalo. It's gonna be 2 rough weeks.
When he was at Texas A&M, I think. Remember there was like buzz that he might potentially be like the number 1 overall pick.
Well, he went to Oklahoma first, and then
Got
and he was
benched for
recruited
Caleb
like
Wilson.
five-star.
Caleb Williams, sorry.
Okay, it's Oklahoma.
yeah, and then he got benched for Caleb, and then I think he went to was it South Carolina.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be honest. Looks better than Caleb Williams right now.
I said it before the season. I just don't see what everyone sees in Caleb. Like the athletic talent's there, but God just cannot process anything on time from the pocket. Like not saying he'll never get there, but
he lacks a lot of composure. It's like he really feels the highs and lows of a game, and like it really affects him,
yeah.
more so than it should. But we have if you want to catch more of our breakdown of week 2 in the college and pro scene, make sure you check out the season 2 debut of Football Frenzy that aired yesterday. Now on the Wednesday show, we've kind of slacked off on addressing some of our other sports going on around the.
We got a little excited for.
So does that mean we're going to talk about my girl Paige Beckers today?
We are.
Yeah,
we are. Because it is the first round of the WNBA playoffs.
We probably won't be talking about her much because her team didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But good season out of her, though. I would say she's going to be a stud in that league. They just need a lot of talent.
Really, really bad team
around there. Let me grab her averages on the season though before we jump into the playoffs. Where is she here?
Like Caitlin Clark's first year, didn't really have too much
Clark
help.
did get her team to the postseason. I'm just gonna say that
they had a pretty awful year.
Yeah, they were last place again.
Dallas.
Yeah,
they got another number 1 overall pick coming, most likely.
Right. I just think they have no front court. Really, is the big issue. It's just a lot of it is just like Agumbawale and Beckers, and then it's a significant drop off in talent behind that. But yeah, well, Paige on the year finished with averaging 19 points,
solid,
4 rebounds, 5 assists, dang near 2 steals a game, and half a block. So that's where I think she's really like great offensive engine, but really underrated defender. So I think it's going to develop more. But yeah, they just you got like the 3-point shooting out of Agumbawale, but the rest of this team is just not very good. And look at another number one pick, and hope. I don't even know who's
I don't even know who's projected. Is it that girl out of USC?
What's her name? Juju.
Yeah, she tore her ACL, but
I mean, it's going to depend on how healthy she is.
Yeah,
She's phenomenal.
She got hurt
late
in
in the
pretty
season.
late in the March Madness tournament. So
And then to be honest, I'm not great about keeping up with collegiate until the season starts. So I'll have to.
that's what I was just gonna say. Like, keep your eyes peeled for that
Yeah,
upcoming season in college basketball, just to see who they might actually draft.
I'll have to see who's been playing because I'd imagine it'd be Juju if she can come back and be healthy because this would be going into her junior year,
I believe. Yeah,
because she was a sophomore last year. We'll have to keep an eye out and see who it is. But that would be an interesting pairing. But then again, I don't know if that would really help Dallas too much because again, it's like they don't need another guard. Like who
they need a big.
They need. I would say like a really dominant like power forward would be what they could use because some of the best teams in the league have just a really dominant power forward. I mean the what they call the Lynx just absolutely dominated this year, and that's because that's with Nafisa Collier. Asia Wilson, she can play that like 4 or 5 spot. So I mean, she operates as a power forward center a lot of the time. The Liberty, obviously, they got Breonna Stewart. So I think that would just really if you compare like a good forward with a really good guard, that's been the recipe to make your team competitive. And then obviously, they're still going to need a lot of depth and everything. But just looking at the end of these the season standings, give you a recap on what might have happened. So the new squad, the Valkyrie, actually they sneak in there as the 8th seed,
first year team,
which was so. I mean, they're already in a step in the right direction. 23-21 record. Then under them is the Seattle Storm, also 23-21. They got the 7th seed. Despite Clark missing a lot of the season, the Fever still managed to get in there, 24-20.
They made it in.
Yeah. So I don't think they'll be able to make some noise. Like it's still a good team, but like Caitlin gives them that extra level of spacing and that lethality from the 3-point range that can really
Game 3
make them a threat.
We'll get into that matchup with the Dream, but they got a Game 3 coming up.
Dream, I knew they were going to be something special this season, but the 5 seed is the New York Liberty. Then you got the 4 seed is the Phoenix Mercury. Atlanta Dream are your 3 seed at 30-14. Then the Aces as the 2 seed, and the Lynx, easy, obvious first seed right there. But we had a couple. I think we've had a few matchups here already at the start of the season or start of the playoffs.
Yep, they're the Valkyries and Lynx series 1 game in. We're on Game 3 of the Fever and Dream series, and then Mercury Liberty. I think that's on Game 2, and then the Aces are in their series too.
So the regular season concluded on last Thursday, and your first playoff games were this Sunday, and then we had 2 more go tonight. That was the Fever and the Dream, and then the Storm and the Aces, which that's going to be a really exciting series. But let's we'll dive into.
Is Caitlin Clark even playing right now?
No, she's done for the year. Yeah.
Oh,
do we know about Sophie?
Yeah, she's
Cunningham. Yeah, I mean, because I know, she got injured as well, and but I just don't know if she's been back yet.
Yeah, I think they said she's going to be done for the year.
Oh damn!
So they got a tough series here.
They're easy out then.
Yeah, I think they'll probably. I mean, I believe they did even the series up, but the Dream are really really deep team.
Yeah,
and I think they're going to need their star player really.
This is they got to win this game to stay in it. They brought it to 1-1.
Mm-hmm. Do they play 3 or 5 game series?
The first round is best of 5.
Best of 5.
Yeah.
And then it goes best of 7 for the remainder of the playoffs.
still think that the NBA needs to go back to shortening in the first round.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with
playoff.
that. There's certainly a lot of series where it's like, all right, are we really
are we doing this?
the 7 games? And then it's like, oh, the team that is not going to win will sometimes still get a win, and it's like, all right, I mean, that's bound to happen, and so now we got to play 2 more games instead of.
I think the first round should be like 3-game, 5-game tops, but like 3-game series.
Best
like
2 out of
first
3.
round.
Let's go.
That's what I think's reasonable in the first round.
There's a lot of matchups to get through.
And especially because if they're doing that, then they can shorten the later or spread out the games a little bit in the later season. Hopefully avoid some of the the Tatum things.
A lot of
like
playoff injuries, Halliburton
Right.
as well.
Like
Trying they're making these guys just play so many games in such a short time. And we saw how many devastating injuries.
And that's the single worst thing for the game is
those injuries force those entire rosters and teams to change.
Yeah.
In just a matter of a few months.
Well, and it's like now those guys got hurt in the postseason. We probably won't even get to see them next season. Too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and I think the owners are going to have to start taking that into consideration because these contracts are getting. You got $300 million invested in. You're paying players $80 million a year. Yeah, let's maybe try and do what we need to do to not injure them.
Keep them healthy. All right. Well, I'm going to go and dive here in the game 1 a little bit of the Lynx and the Valkyrie. And it's a pretty easy win for the Lynx. They handled business 101-72. And this is the best starting 5 in the league here. Collier, who I think is going to win MVP pretty easily. Really well complemented by Alana Smith and Kayla McBride. Bridget Carlton as that lead guard there as well. And then Courtney Williams bringing up the rear as the center there. And so they just took care of business, those 5. But then you look at some of the bench depth where you can have a player come off your bench. Natasha Heidman score 18. Jessica Shepard give you 12. They'll pretty easily take this series. They're still my pick to win.
Oh yeah,
win it all. I just think in a 7-game series, this team against any other team is going to be able to. They're gonna take care of business.
They came out of nowhere last year. They were off everyone's radar as like one of the top teams. Ended up getting pretty far in the playoffs last year.
They went to the finals.
Went to the finals. Now this year, right back in, they got an MVP candidate. But yeah, this should be an easy series because the defense, man, they generate a lot of turnovers. They clean the glass. Like in this game, just 10 more rebounds, got 5 more turnovers, and they can score off them too.
Right. Like they can score if they want, but that's where they get really dangerous. Is like they can turn it into a slow, grinded out type of game, and then they've just got an absolute post surgeon and Collier that just take care of business.
Slow it down, play at their pace, and that's like torture, man. And you just can't stop Collier, and they're taking the shot clock down to the final few seconds to get her the exact look she wants, man. Like it
sort of reminds me of back in the y'all remember Zach Randolph how man, the torture chamber. Like she kind of reminds me of that style of play with them, where it's like that'll be their philosophy. Sometimes it's like just put, it's 1-on-1, and just put them in the torture chamber.
So the Valkyries and the Lynx, their game tonight. Valkyries, the line's 10.5. So who do you? I'm not talking who wins, but do you think they cover 10.5?
I honestly
their largest lead in this game was 36 points. This last one.
So if you were a betting man, 10.5 points, would you give up 10.5 points to take the Valkyrie, or would you go with the Lynx?
I would go with the Lynx.
So you think they cover 10.5?
Yeah, they're gonna. I think they're also trying to they're gonna make it like a statement.
I may be asking because I may go ahead and just make a bet on it, just so that I can. Either like him more or dislike him more.
I think the Lynx cover.
Okay.
I think the Lynx cover.
It's good enough for me.
They definitely covered in this game. That's for sure.
They're just gonna beat the brakes off of the Valkyrie in round 1 and send a message,
And it's at home too.
Right.
So.
They're trying to build up on this, and so I think they they're really hungry from last year. They came so close. I mean, it went down to a game 7.
They were
So
right
I
there.
think they want to send the message to everyone else like that we are coming for this title, and they're locked in on that, and they're not going to go easy on anybody. Do it pulling like a Dan Campbell running the score up type deal.
I mean, if you needed any more help with that bet, the Valkyries shot 29% from 3. And if they're down 36 at one point in this game, they're definitely shooting a lot of threes. So just as a team, they're shooting very poorly in this series. They're not able to shoot out of this.
Look at that points and paint difference.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
44
God.
points in the paint for the Lynx and 18 for Golden State.
Over under is 151.5 points for the game.
151
for the game tonight. Would you take the over or the under?
I mean, I might take the over just because I think Minnesota will score triple digits or pretty close to it. And so you're probably like, then the Valkyrie are probably
what was
good
put up in
like
that one?
60.
173?
Yeah,
173
is total on this one.
So I wonder why the over under is 151.5. Wonder if there's injuries we don't know about or something.
Let's see.
We'll get the injury report. While he's pulling that up,
move on to next
I think
one.
The other team that might be the biggest threat for Minnesota is the Aces, who really were looking shaky to start the season. We're definitely missing Kelsey Plum, but they got it going.
What a great name, Kelsey Plum.
Yeah,
it's a great name,
bro. She broke Darren Waller. She divorced him, and he like.
Oh, that okay.
That was Darren Waller's
a rapper.
Wife. And that it messed him up, man. So
yeah, we'll go with that.
But I mean, I'll just say he started acting crazy after Kelsey Plum divorced him.
That's what divorce does.
No data available for injuries for the Lynx.
Huh.
So,
well, interesting. I think I might get a little action.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a little action in on this game tonight.
I think take the over and take Minnesota
they
minus 10.5.
They probably cover.
Yeah. If they run into Las Vegas, though, I mean,
that'll be
Aja's still one of the best in the league.
Wait a minute, like
and she's just
so. The Valkyrie. Why is their money line at plus 410? There has to be something going on. Like there has to be something going on. Like they're plus 410.
Well, let me just go to the scores and let me read the recap on the upcoming game because
something's afoot.
Like literally,
something has to be going on.
Plus,
like
they're that big of dogs.
Crazy.
And when when I was looking at that wrong, when I say the Valkyries, like I can take the Valkyries to win, and as long as they come within 10.5 points, they could still lose and I would win the bet. So there has to be something going on that we're not seeing.
Maybe they got one of their players got injured. I don't recall anybody getting hurt though. I think maybe they might just be that undermatched.
I really think
like they're that big of dogs. Like how are the Valkyries that big of dogs?
I mean, they're going to be missing. Oh, they are going to be missing Kayla Thornton and Tiffany Hayes. So that's two starters.
They lost 2 starters.
So I think that's just what they're her and they got
Golden State
eviscerated.
Yeah, they got beat by 29 in game 1. So,
and I'm a little disappointed in the Storm for getting just destroyed the way they did game 1. Asia gave them 29. Jackie Young finally locked in late in the season. And then she was good in this one. 18 points, 7 assists to start it out. I thought, Seattle would be a top 4 team going into the postseason. I really did. They, they were really impressive before they were eliminated last year. And fought to the final buzzer there. I thought Skylar Diggins and Ezzy McBohr were going to take another huge leap, and they never really did. And yeah, I dropped down to the 7 seed, and now you've got
how closely have you guys been following the WNBA playoffs the last couple of years?
I'd say the last couple of years pretty closely. At least a few seasons before Caitlin Clark was drafted. Probably when I at least started watching college basketball more.
So what have you guys noticed? Because I haven't been, admittedly. When the NBA playoffs come around, that's when teams actually start playing NBA defense, and defense ratchets up, and points usually go down. Have you noticed the same trend, or is it because it's looking like these scores offensively, like the offense might just be coming up, which would be different than because points usually go down in the playoffs for the NBA.
Yeah,
like teams are just playing harder defense. I guess I don't know what the trend would be if in the WNBA.
Well, this is round one, so and we're kind of looking at two blowouts,
right?
More so,
yeah.
I would you look at this Phoenix Mercury game that went to overtime. That's pretty low scoring here too.
Sure,
because it's still a 40-minute game. You have 4 10-minute quarters, and so to not usually you'll see at least one team even in the regular season break 80. So for that to not happen, that's pretty defensive. And that's probably our closest matchup you've got of round one here.
That's your 4-5.
Your 4 or 5 here. These are some of the two most evenly matched teams here. The Liberty won it last year, and I'm looking at how this first game went. Natasha Cloud's been just a really great addition for him. She actually was their leading scorer in this one, 23 points. Finals MVP of last year, Jonquel Jones with 12 rebounds. Breanna Stewart had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And then Ionescu, that's who took Steph Curry on in the 3-point contest one time, got 16. Man, I don't like her 3-point
putting in 40 points or 40 minutes in a game. That's going hard. 40. She played 43 minutes. That's going hard.
Pretty much.
Overtime, yeah.
That's all of regulation, a few minutes in overtime.
Basically,
it's going hard.
Basically,
they got a good starting 5, but you look at it how not deep they went into the rotation and how few minutes. I mean, really only two ladies off the bench even played any meaningful minutes. That's where I'm a little worried about the Liberty, if their ability to repeat.
Yeah, don't do what the Nuggets do.
Yeah,
they're not they're not deep.
It doesn't seem like they've got the depth.
It's going to be different for the Nuggets next year. We had some good moves.
Their defense. I mean, you look at how they in the fourth quarter and overtime. I mean, look at how they just shut down.
The Liberty are 3-point favorites in the game today.
8 points in the fourth, 4 points in overtime. So if they're going to have to play, that's really taxing though on your type of defense to play, locking them down like that. If you're going to go deep in the playoffs, if you don't have a deep rotation like that. But
so who are you taking in the game today? Liberty 3-point favorites.
Is that in Phoenix?
It's in New York.
It's in New York. I'll probably take the.
You think they got to cover the? We're going on the line, so
minus 3 points.
3 points, yeah. They got to win by more than 3.
I don't feel like Phoenix might steal one from them. I think Phoenix evens the series, so I would probably take.
ESPN bet's got the spread only 2.5. I'm gonna go with the Mercury on this one.
Okay,
go Phoenix. Yeah, this is our closest matchup. I think probably steal one here and make this one go to a winner go home scenario. I think Mercury take this one.
They lost. I mean, Taurasi retired, and then they moved on from Griner, and they just needed to get a fresh start as a team, and it really, it paid off for them. It's kind of Alyssa Thomas taking over the team and then handing the reins off to Kalea Cooper.
Pretty much averaging a triple-double. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
15, 8, 9. My goodness.
They've been a pretty dynamic duo here. And then they got the big move is they got DeWanna Bonner off of the Sun. And in this game, man, she's playing coming in for them off of the bench. That's an all-star caliber player coming off your bench for you. So That's pretty huge. I mean, the Liberty got a good enough starting five. I mean, it's probably the second best starting five behind the Lynx, to where they're gonna take a couple games from you. But I think ultimately Phoenix, with their depth, is gonna win this series, and that's gonna be what's gonna carry them deeper into the postseason here. So, yeah, I would say take Phoenix if you're betting on this game tonight. Take them tomorrow. Yeah. And our last one, the Dream and the Fever. Here in game one, Kelsey Mitchell, valiant effort and a losing effort. Didn't get a whole lot of help from the rest of her teammates. She put up 27, and the Dream kind of just were really okay with just letting her score and taking everyone else out of it. And that's where I mean it's like you kind of miss having Clark, because they're okay, like making Mitchell score in the mid range, and she's not much of a 3-point shooter. So she's gonna, she's gonna have to play a lot of ISO, but she's only gonna give you a lot of twos. And even then, she only shot like 50%. And you're not getting the type of looks that you.
Jimmy, what the heck?
Oh man,
the madman in the comments.
He's always trolling. I would say,
yeah. Now you're.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. You gotta make it a little easier for him to dunk. What's the harm with that?
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I completely disagree with him.
It'd be kind of cool to see like Asia Wilson. I want to see Brianna Stewart like put another person in the rim and back him down in the post, just turn around off to like a big man dunk. You know what I mean? That would be pretty sick.
That would be. Now we're gonna move on to game 2 in this series, because the Dream actually were able to even it up here.
Yeah, this is 1-1.
So we got a couple that are going to probably come down to at least a game 4, maybe a game 5 here. And then this one, I mean, what was a very, in rhythm and high paced Dream offense. I mean, they just came to a screeching halt. I mean, Ryan Howard and Tiana Paopao, the only players to even score in the double digits. So
that might be tough for them in this one.
Yeah.
Fever 7.5 point dogs in the game tomorrow.
Ultimately, I think they're probably not going to win this. I think this was more. It wasn't like the Fever did anything crazy schematically to get this advantage. They just kind of
and
the Dream just didn't
goes
play
back to
that,
Atlanta for that game tomorrow too. So
the Dream just didn't play very well. I would still take. I'm gonna still take them to win this series. 7.5 at home. I think the Fever might cover that. I think we'll probably get a close game tonight, just because it's tied up.
So you're thinking 7.5?
I think I mean this could be like a 3-point game.
I think you bet the Fever to cover the spread, because Atlanta might win, but I don't think it's going to be 7 or
series
more
tied
points.
up. I mean, they're going to be really.
This might be like a 5-point game at the most.
There'll be some like that, smell that blood in the water, I think too, and it's like we're gonna try to move in for the kill, and the Dream are gonna have to fight back to stave off going back on the road down 2-1 facing elimination.
I think betting on this game is kind of a trap line though, because it's going to be such a good game. It's like I wouldn't even want to sweat it.
Yeah, that's true. I probably wouldn't bet this one. Then the Storm rallied back in game 2 to tie this series up too. Skylar Diggins, much better performance in this one, 26 points and 7 assists. So what's the line on this next upcoming one that they got?
Storm and Aces?
Yeah.
7.5. Storm are 7.5 point dogs.
Back in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Christian Watson, wide receiver, when he gets back. I mean, he does add a huge level of deep threat to that Green Bay offense. But wide receiver 1, I don't know about that.
You're gonna have an all Packers team by the end of the year.
He's just going to have the Packers starting lineup. All right, well, let's.
The Bears are going 2-15 this year. Their only 2 wins are going to be against the Packers. So it's just
There's no
take that to the bank.
There's no
Write
way.
it down, fold it up,
There's no
put it
way
in your
the Bears
pocket,
beat the
believe it,
Packers this
bet
year.
on it, know it.
All right. We're getting a little low on time here, so we're gonna quickly jump over to the NBA and talk just a little bit about this scandal going on with Kawhi Leonard,
baby.
and
Supposedly
just get
got-
everyone's thoughts on this. The way that they found out was
Fill me in on what's going on. I'm unaware of.
so Kawhi Leonard he has an endorsement deal with this company called Aspirin, which is so he's never really publicly endorsed them at all, but over the course of 2022 to 2025, he's been paid nearly $28 million
Okay.
in cash. And so Steve Ballmer, the Clippers owner, has donated this company like to the tune of like 50 million or something, and they've had, so he's attached to it in some regard. And apparently when they were in the middle of a fraud investigation, it came to light that some filings came to light of all the creditors whom Aspirin still owed money to, and Kawhi Leonard was on that, and it was to a company, a KL2 Aspire LLC, a corporation that lists Kawhi as its manager.
Okay, so I guess the scandal is that Ballmer is using it
he's
as like
putting
kind of
mon-
laundering money and paying
into
him
this
extra.
company.
Paying him under the table, pretty much.
And yeah, like Kawhi is basically
Okay, so that's
the manager
scandal.
of this company that it's a no-show job, and it's just to give him extra money to circumvent the salary cap.
Sure.
And this all started literally when he was the hottest free agent on the market.
Sure.
Well, after he signed with the Clippers from the Raptors. So he's been getting paid. How do you think they got him?
I don't know how I feel about this. Basically, I think there's just people. What money you make off the court is what money you make off the court. Like, I don't care if he wants to. I don't care about. I think this is a non-issue.
The problem is that the reason he probably chose the Clippers is because
of the extra money.
There was this understanding that you're going to get this extra money through this company, and we're not going to be able to pay you the full contract of what you want, but we can through the salary cap. Like,
I think
pretty much
most
circumvented the
players
salary
do
cap.
that. I think the only difference is they can't link it to the actual owner of the team having a hand in it. But I mean,
Right.
why do you
I
think
mean,
players want to play in LA and Miami and New York? They're big markets, the brand deals that
Well,
are
they
there.
could have he could have had the legitimate sponsorship. It's Kawhi Leonard.
Sure.
It's true. I'm not going to deny that that's probably happening for other players too. And Kawhi and them just got caught because of the defraudment scandal that Aspirin was caught up in. But now that the NBA has gotten word of it, there's been a former employee said that they were definitely doing that to circumvent the salary cap. The NBA has got enough evidence that they can actually investigate.
Have they said like what this kind of violation what kind of punishment could come with a violation like this?
I don't know exactly what they would do. I know
seems like it would be a bigger violation for Ballmer than Kawhi.
I don't like Kawhi will probably get suspended, but they're going to probably punish the team.
The team is probably going to.
The last time somebody tried to do something like this,
he's going to have plausible deniability.
A team did like they like pay like way underpay the guy with the intent of like signing him to a huge deal after his bird rights.
Right.
Became a thing, and the NBA caught wind of this and stripped him of 5 first-round draft picks, suspended the guy for a whole season, I believe, and then hit him with a huge salary cap penalty. So the Clippers are going to probably lose. a lot of draft picks. Kawhi's going to face some sort of suspension, and they're going to be hit with probably.
Which Kawhi plays 23 games a year anyway,
Yeah.
so who cares?
They're going to probably be hit with some extra.
Okay. So it's really just fines, forfeit of draft picks potentially, void of contracts potentially.
Some contract.
Last time it happened was in 1999. Timberwolves were found to have secretly agreed to pay forward Joe Smith $86 million over 7 years. And yeah, the last time anyone tried to,
I think they're going to have a hard time
25 years
doing
ago.
this with, like, because Kawhi is one of those faces of the league. I don't think that they're going to want to. He's not just some nobody or whatever.
I mean, I don't know. He's kind of been.
Well,
He's getting old. He doesn't play a lot. I mean,
sure.
I don't think he's played a full season
There's
with the Clippers.
plenty of other young stars.
I don't think he's played a full season since he
And the Clippers
was
still
with San
have.
Antonio.
They still have James Harden there. Zubac's had a really great season last year, so that's a
Zubac's
rising
great.
star.
Zubac's
for,
real good.
I don't know, man. Like if this was still Kawhi, after at the peak of his powers, after he just won that championship with Toronto,
That would be a little scary.
maybe the NBA would feel differently, but I mean, Kawhi's kind of
And
he's
it's
kind of
just
becoming old news.
I wonder how long.
Potential
I wonder how
punishment.
long like this would be.
potential punishments is only $7.5 million,
So slap in the wrist.
and he was getting 28.
Right.
Nothing's really happened. The
Wonder how long an
forfeit of
investigation
some
like
first
this would
round
be. I could see
picks.
this getting caught up in court for till Kawhi's retired. I mean, that's what I see going. When the Bears lose, you have to shave your beard. Are we talking like straight up, or are we talking like I get whatever the line is? I get the points, whatever the Vegas line is.
Oh, I mean, that's a fun.
Is the money line or the
I
point
wouldn't-
spread, Jimmy?
Mohawk,
What
I
you
would
got?
not do this, man.
Yeah, no.
Packers
you're
are going to slaughter the Bears.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
if the line's 17.5 points, like, I don't know, but do you understand what level? Like, I don't know if he can grasp the level of what you got to put on the table if you lose.
Straight up. What do you got to? What are you
Because
doing?
Do you know what this beard is worth? Do you know what this beard's been through?
All right.
It's been through some.
If the Bears do win, Jimmy, you got to cut your thumb off.
Wow.
Yeah,
Would that be?
I'll
Shave
shave
your
your
hair,
hair.
like,
He's
if
got
I-
long hair. He's
He
got
does.
pretty long hair too.
So he'll go bald.
Oh, I don't know about that, brother.
He'll go bald and not be able to win a college football.
I
Playoff game.
might need a pound of flesh for the beard.
Dang.
We'll see. Honestly, I haven't seen his hair though, so
It's pretty good. Jimmy, send a picture of your glorious hair there in group chat.
yeah, to him.
All right, we gotta go on break. When we come back, MLB playoffs are right around the corner. We've got a breakdown of that coming up, and
We are behind.
a new exciting team builder challenge that will be kicking off today. So stay tuned for that. You're watching Till the Final Whistle on Military Broadcast Radio.
Complicates and shakes you, consumes all that makes you deep inside your
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle. The boys are back. MLB playoffs right around the corner. It's been a while since we've done our challenges. I got to excuse me. I got to get a new car. I had to move into a new place. So I have been a little behind on doing my workouts. But I did a lot. I made 48 jump shots when they allowed 48 runs in a week. I did 340 push-ups, 340 squats one week.
I can't wait until
rough.
basketball season comes around. We're gonna have to do some challenges. That's what we're gonna
That'll
have to
be
do.
fun.
Mohawk has 50 push-ups in his future.
I
I thought you had to do that during the show. I thought you had to do that.
It's not gonna happen during. It'll happen before I leave the studio today. But yeah, I lost that bet.
When the Packers beat the Saints last year, I had 340 push-ups on my book. That Monday night football.
You bet 340 push-ups?
Me and Jimmy, I knew the Saints were going to lose, but me and Jimmy put up a bet. 10 push-ups per point scored. That's how I've been doing it for the Rockies. 10 push-ups per run. 10 squats per run. And the Packers scored 34 points. I think it was like 34-12 or something was the final
If
score.
this man's willing to make bets on the Saints against a team like the Packers, like you're the guy. I got some.
You're betting the Bears against the Packers.
I got an extended car warranty.
You're betting hair against that. No way.
Great. Now, I came in. I hate the Bercy Robo. The Packers won that game 34-0.
Oh,
and so they lost by 34. So
yeah, it was 10. It was 10 push-ups per run.
Oh.
It was 10 push-ups per point. If you
they
lost
by.
Yeah, if you lost.
Mm-hmm. That was a brutal week for you. But on to the MLB postseason. Picture's shaping up here. I mean, I'm just kind of beaming with joy to see that the Toronto Blue Jays, if the season ended today, would be the number 1 seed in the NL. That is, or the AL rather. That is just beautiful to see. I don't know. I like after how bad they were last year, and there were talks of them trading Vlad Guerrero and just blowing the whole thing up, but they kept him, and now I mean they're
on their last
they're
chance.
Looking really good.
What it's looking like a last chance run.
I know.
Well, who do you guys take out of each league?
I want Detroit to make some.
Not who you want.
Postseason.
If you're betting money or push-ups or hair,
money, push-ups, hair.
It's tough.
Dodgers.
I mean the Dodgers have.
You're not buying into Milwaukee.
Dodgers haven't looked like that good. I don't know. Milwaukee's been really good.
They've been the best team in the league this year.
They were also looking really good last year, and then they kind of just like crapped out in the postseason, which is where I'm like a little nervous on them. But like I want to say Milwaukee, but I don't call me crazy, but I don't know. I think it's still the Phillies, man. They're gonna make.
There's another team that's kind of on there. Like
I think it's just
they
like
got to make a run.
They've got that desperation of it's like the window is closing
So
very soon.
Out of the NL, you're going Phillies. What are you thinking, K-Man?
NL. Say probably Brewers or Dodgers.
You got to pick. You can't tell Vegas like I want to make a bet.
Well, I'm not betting on baseball. I'm only picking sports that
I'm not betting on baseball until the Mumfords sell the Rockies. Not doing it. When that day comes,
dude, 40-110 is, oh my god,
yeah,
that's awful. That's just true.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna give you the greatest betting advice on baseball. Anyone? That's why I'm giving you a few picks. Because I sure won't be betting on baseball.
Out of the AL, screwed. I'd say the Tigers. I think they just got the best bullpen,
the best pitching.
Yeah, like that'll. I think that'll come down to them. Is they just got the best pitchers.
School's nasty.
Him and Flaherty is like the options that you have as your starting pitcher to a game.
And then picking him up in the offseason was huge.
Oh, it's just nasty.
That was kind of the one piece they needed. I feel like last season they're just like working to get over that hump. And they won like at least 30 more games than they did in just one season. I just hope they don't pull a Baltimore Orioles and have like a 1-season wonder. They just slowly start to decline after 1 year, have some injuries. Because that's one team everyone is like, that's one betting favorite coming into the season was Baltimore to have a good year. And they did not. They were looking like the Rockies for a little bit.
Right. Didn't think they would be like as dominant as last year, but they just like could do a complete 180 and be like dead last in your conference. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, no.
Savannah Bananas would win more than 41 games this year.
Probably.
Oh,
you see,
please, Rockies, like, come on.
See how they sold out Coors Field too?
Yeah.
The Rockies aren't going to do that for a
done,
while.
haven't done that in years.
God.
So, tightest races that we got right now, the Mariners have just a half game lead over the Astros for the AL West. And then the NL West, I mean, is anybody's ball game still too. Dodgers have a little bit bigger of a lead with a 2-game lead over the Padres, but they're neck and neck right there. Padres, I do think could. I mean, LA isn't careful.
They could sneak in.
Could definitely.
I would love to see the Padres overtake the Dodgers. It's the biggest turnoff about baseball for me is just the amount of money.
$1 million rosters. Well, then it's like, why aren't teams just spending anything that they have?
Why would the Mumford
have?
spend money? Like, if people are going to continue to go to these games and look at this product and they're still profitable,
they're spending money on the stadium and just on random amenities and
let's
stuff.
Let's spend $20 million on a bar out in right field, but
what they bring last year, the party
give
deck,
Nolan
party
Arenado
deck
away for a bag of baseballs and some chewed bubble gum,
and we're still paying them. We're still.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like,
doesn't make any sense. I saw that.
Do better.
Both undefeated matchup, Caveman versus Jimmy Covers in NBR fantasy this week.
Maybe we could use NBR to start the movement to like boycott the Rockies here in Colorado.
That's why I've been doing push-ups. Why I've been torturing myself, working out. Let's make the team a little bit better, guys. How do you allowed 50 runs in 7 days? How is that even possible? There was one game I haven't done the push-ups for that yet, but they allowed 19 runs a couple months ago. We've probably done that multiple times since then, but it was like a 19-12 game that they ended up losing. Rockies terrible.
So they did have one of the games of the year where it looked like a low-scoring football game where they beat Pittsburgh 17-16.
Yeah.
That was an awesome one. How's you know what? I haven't been paying too much attention to the Rockies after the All-Star break because why bother?
Right.
But
Phillies, Red
how's
Sox.
Warming Barnabel doing? Does anybody know? I love that guy. One of the all-time names.
All-Star break was the last time I actually even watched a baseball game.
Phillies, Red Sox. I like that prediction. I like it, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm saying like Phillies. That's a team. They know they're out of time. They know they got to win this like soon. The Sox. I'm just surprised that they're even like in the conversation still.
At the beginning of the year, we were talking about how they're just kind of stuck in this cycle of mediocrity, and they've had a good season.
And they just traded Rafael Devers, right?
Yeah, they traded away Devers, who he went to a team to switch positions after he left Boston because he told them he didn't want us to change positions.
More annoying fan base, Red Sox or Yankees?
I gotta go with Red Sox because the Bostonian accent is an ear rape.
Come on, you don't like hearing about the Red Sox from
the Sox
a million Mark Wahlberg?
You know the movie The Other Guys?
Oh yeah.
Well, great movie. My favorite part about that is how Mark Wahlberg plays a New York City cop and just talks in the Boston accent.
Yeah, he's not even a New Yorker. He's just a guy from Boston.
Doesn't even try to act like he's a New Yorker. It's great. So that's why I'd say the Red Sox are more annoying because Bostonians are just, and people that live in Boston and the Massachusetts area, the most spoiled fan base in all of sports. I mean, they have
it's like a million different championships across a million leagues.
Like since like 2000, the amount of times that like one of their teams has gone to at least the the like conference championship,
right,
or the finals / championship of that league. I mean, it's like they have at least one like almost every year. It's
sure.
insane. All the shit like from the Sox and the Patriots, the Celtics, and the Bruins winning championships. They're just so spoiled, and they just love to. They don't even see it. Like they don't, and they just hate seeing like other people on like less spoiled fan bases enjoying themselves when their team does have a success. And it's why I hate people from Boston and LA. They just love to rub.
Let's turn into us.
I hate people from Boston.
They just love
That's not the official position of the show.
They just love to rub their team's success in your face when your team's doing it. It's like, oh well, our team's done this, and I'm like,
I can respect that though.
Shut up, bro. I'm just happy my team is doing well right now, and it's like you're bringing up shit from 10 years ago, like, oh, we're talking about the 2008 finals. Like, I don't care.
That's a list. That's a list we'll do in the future. It's just most annoying fan bases across any sport. Cowboys fan base has got to be
for the delusion. Yeah,
really up there.
Sorry, you got me started on
Boston.
Boston.
I think the Yankees fan base is worse than Boston. Like,
oh man,
Yankees fans are pretty good. It's crazy because like New Yorkers go real crazy about like the Yankees and
27 world.
Yeah,
you bought 25 of them.
But it's like they aren't as crazy about like their other teams. Like they still got like passion about it, but it's like they go
because
extra hard for
the Giants and the Jets were
yeah
the Yankees and the Knicks recently. They've been giving a lot of love to the Knicks.
I don't know. Like leagues are better though when those teams are at least relevant. Like so, I'm obviously not a Knicks fan, but I'd like to see them.
They might have annoying fan bases, but they are big fan bases. So it does help out the league quite a bit. Help out when they make it. Just gets a lot of eyes on them.
That's usually how I like decide whether or not I like a team or not is.
Fan base?
It's just like, how annoying are your fans?
Dude, when I was growing up, that's why I didn't choose to be a Bronco fan.
Me too.
But you are a Bronco fan now.
I grew up the same when I grew up in Kansas. Like I was born and raised in Kansas. My whole family is Kansas. My cousin Mitch Holtz has been the voice of the Chiefs for the last 23 years. I just grew up and I'm just like, well, my family is just, like I was pretty straight edge. Like I'm not gonna go out and do anything wrong, but like, how can I be a rebel? Oh, John Elway.
Different football.
John Elway. That'll show him. That'll show you guys. I'm a John Elway fan.
Jimmy, that's basically why you're a Packers fan, but you root for the other Chicago sports team.
How does that work?
Because
he had a relative that was really into the Bears, and so he hated that guy's guts, so he just stick it to him. We're going with the Packers.
It was a family.
Also, there's that's a weird phenomenon of like there's like people that will like live in the city and be like a fan of like one other sports team, but then be a fan of their city's other sports teams. Like
I understand that to a certain level because I do have I do have friends that like they'll do that based on like if you like maybe their hometown team or hometown didn't have a professional team or something, but they really fall in love with the player. So they're like, I'm gonna be this team's fan until this guy's gone. And so that's the only time I'm okay with the jumping ship and stuff like that. But
I think we can all agree though that the worst type of fan is the guy that's a Yankees fan, a Cowboys fan, a Lakers fan.
Yes.
And what would the hockey equivalent be? Like probably like
Red Wings.
Yeah, like a
Rangers,
Red Wings fan,
something.
right? Like what was it? Where the Gretzky play, like the Kings, like something like that, where it's like, yeah, you're just picking the teams that are always popular and got star players. Like you're the worst. You're the worst type of fan.
Or now the next type of just really annoying fan are the Swifties. Like, oh, I love the Chiefs because I love Taylor Swift.
All right.
Boo.
It's like you don't even you're rooting for a team. You don't even know how awful these guys are. Like, I mean, maybe not like us. Like awful is the wrong word to describe them, but they're very annoying.
I don't know. In some weird way, I do like really kind of like those fans. I mean, just because like they're coming from like other fan bases. They're new to the sport.
Right.
They're kind of like coming into it fresh. And so we know why they're here. I mean, it's not like it's nothing like malicious of of just
Right.
like like them just I don't know loving the Chiefs. I don't know because they're like the best football team or
Right.
whatever, so I don't know, like those fans, they got a special place in my heart, just because they're just kind of like coming from a very, I don't know, if I may say so, a pure place, of
Here's one for you. Do you think there are more Chiefs fans who were not Taylor Swift fans who are now Taylor Swift fans, or there were more Taylor Swift fans who were not Chiefs fans who are now Chiefs fans? Like, which one do you think helped each other more?
I mean, I think like now you've got like little girls that are just wearing like Kansas City Chiefs stuff,
Right.
and I don't know, I think it's kind of cool.
Well, who are the single guys? Bo's married, he can't do it. But like, who are the single guys on the Broncos that need to get right and like find the next Taylor Swift and get on the knee?
Who would that even be? Like, if you're talking about like another female pop star, like
Ariana Grande.
Let's get
No, that's
Bo Nix and Sabrina Carpenter.
Bo's married. We can't do that. Like, there's got to be there's got to be a young Bronco that.
send over with that is.
There was
we got
crazy trades in those leagues. I'm in with him.
We kind of got off on the tangent. We were supposed to be talking about.
Yeah,
the
sorry,
MLB.
sorry, guys.
You got me going about Boston sports fans. And
Yeah, but that's what the fans want to hear.
boy, I had some grievances to air out there.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. But I guess I don't know who's single on the Broncos. Maybe like, can we get like get PS2 and like Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, Broncos, give me a job with your PR team. This is how I'm going to attack things.
And then we, instead of like the girls be like, oh, it's Mahomes, he throws the ball for, like, we can get them like really into like the nitty gritty of the game. And, like, they'll be actually.
They got to understand coverage.
They'll be understanding.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Coverage cover too. They'll understand the difference of off and press man coverage.
Right.
Like
that's a good idea, man.
They'll be studying, just his technique at the line of scrimmage instead. Yeah,
it'll be Spencer Rattler and Ice Spice.
It's got to be PS2. He's not married.
Spencer Rattler, Ice Spice.
I
thought it's the same. They look like the same person.
I think Louisiana would like that, though.
Guys, all right, we got to focus. All right,
okay.
We're starting to run low on time.
Yeah,
so
sorry, guys.
We're gonna look. If the postseason ended today, we got our potential matchups and what they would be. So we're going to start in the AL, throw some predictions. Red Sox and Mariners. What would you guys Seattle Mariners?
Mariners,
like there?
Hands down.
I like that too. Yeah, I would say Mariners. Dude, Colorado's just been balling this season. I love to see it, and I think they got a good team around them. I don't know, man. I just don't see it with the Red Sox. Like, it's just like I think they're gonna probably luck into that last spot, but I just don't think they're.
Oh, my reasoning's my reasoning makes way more sense than that. Like, I just will never pick any Red Sox team. You know why? Tom Brady. That's how much sense that makes.
There you go. Well, sometimes you use facts and reasons to make your picks, and sometimes it's just pure, just being a hater.
Feelings over facts.
Yeah, respect that.
That's why my life is where it's at right now.
All right. The other wild card matchup would be Yankees and the Astros. Intriguing matchup there for sure.
I
would go
Yankees.
That one would probably go down to the wire, I think, but I think the Yankees will ultimately take it. Astros do have a really good team. I think the Yankees would probably win.
I just think that the Judge and the Yankees, like, they've just been. I don't know how to say that with appropriate vernacular. They've been falling short enough that they need a win. They need a win. I think the Yankees are gonna. I think they'll make it to the ALCS at least this year.
That's what I was gonna say. They usually don't mess up until they're in the biggest games of the year, like last year in the World Series when they had 5 errors in 1 inning.
All right. On the flip side, the Cubs and the Padres. Who do we think would come out of that one?
I'm going
Padres. I'm going Padres.
I'm going to probably say the Padres too here. I think they just got the they're just slightly better of a team. I think it's the defense and the outfield, like the infield rather. They just got some elite guys on those bases. And I like their bullpen a little bit more. That would be another one where I'm like, I could go down to the wire.
Yeah.
I think the Padres
Really
have
close
just
series.
enough to take it out. And then this will actually be a rematch of last year's NLCS, the Dodgers and the Mets.
Oh man.
Man,
Never mind. I'm not picking the Dodgers, man. I'm going Mets. Mets magic from last year was insane.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like they've kind of taken a step back. They should have been way better adding in Soto. That should have. I mean, in there.
Yeah, he got his money and was just like, "Thank you very much."
So
I'm going to bat 235
yeah.
and not care anymore.
Like whether
they're kind of on a pretty bad stretch. 2-8.
Yeah, and I mean he hasn't done a whole lot for the I don't think he's made that outfield defense. I thought it'd just be a lot more dominant. But so for that reason, I'd probably go with the Dodgers because I think the Mets have just been underperforming all year.
Sure,
man, they should have been like they're one of those $1 billion lineups. Like they should be looking for like a 1 or the 2 seed. You know, they should not be fighting for that last wild card slot. All right, well, those are our predictions. Let us know who you're rooting for in the MLB postseason. Kyle, send us over that trade if you want to get a grade on that. We'll be happy to talk about it. And while you do that, we're going to go ahead and jump into our team building exercise.
I'm putting together a special team.
All right.
We got a new challenge for everybody this week.
We're back at it.
And we are going to attempt how many rushing yards?
300,000 career rushing yards. And since we basically have to essentially get like the top, we're going with 20 people. We learned our lessons from the passing yards one. We're going to take 3 names and we're going to double their rushing yard totals. So we're going to first, before we do that, we're going to have to randomize. Hold on, let me get my notebook. We're going to have to randomize.
Just ask the chat to pick 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
3 numbers, 1 through 20, and then we can start spinning.
Gotcha. So
we'll just
you know
do
what?
it like that.
First comment that comes in, 3 numbers, 1 through 20. You get to decide what 3 spots we're going to double.
Drop the comments. Bengals.
Ooh, Kajana Carter.
Oh,
maybe. Or
all right.
Tell me how to spell that.
We've got 3, 11, and 18.
3, 11, and 18.
3, 11, and 18. Right.
Who else has played running back for the Bengals?
Icky Woods.
that would be a bad pick.
Joe Mixon, but he hasn't played.
I think Kajana Carter would probably be their leading rusher.
I'd imagine so, because who was it? Court? What was his name? Like in the
more numbers coming in from Brody.
12 and 5. You were just a little too slow. We got 3, 11, and 18, but we'll save that for next week. So 7, 12, and 15, but we'll do 3 this week. 3, 11, and 18. I don't know. I think we just got to go with that Carter guy.
Let's go Carter.
I'm blanking on what this dude's name was in the mid 2000s, but I also don't think he played long enough for it to make a difference. How do you spell John Carter?
Ki. -JANA.
JA. There it is. Let's see. Oh man, that's a pretty rough start.
Oh, did not know that. That's not who I was thinking of then. Sorry, guys.
Whoops. All right, we'll be
What's
learning
his
as we
total?
go.
Yeah, we're gonna be refreshing our knowledge here.
The Bengals just have had
Bengals.
not a lot of great running backs.
No.
He only had 1,140.
That's brutal.
Oh,
So I think we might have gotten the. It said he played for like how many years?
59 games.
4 years. or
oh,
something.
oh my gosh!
Eagles. Ooh.
We almost had LT, bro. We almost had a top 5
That's
rushing
LaShawn.
yards.
It's got to be Shady.
I think we gotta go shady here.
We got LaShawn McCoy though. Good pick.
I think some people forget just how nasty Shady was.
Oh, yeah.
He was
He was
a demon out there.
Nice.
Oh,
The Bears.
sweetness.
I think it would be him, right?
Has to be.
So like,
It's for sure him. 'Cause I
I don't think it'd be
I-
like Forte or Gale Sayers.
not a chance. I think Sweetness is actually still third or fourth in the all-time.
We'll check
rushing
after. Well, we'll see it when we
Didn't-
pick him.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I
I
don't
thought
wanna
Walter
cheat.
Payton his career got ended a little early because of injuries, but maybe
I'm pretty
mistaken.
sure he was the all-time leading rusher for several years until.
Yeah, I think I'm overthinking it. Let's just get Walter Payton up there. Yeah, that's a good
Just-
one.
I think he's still up there because Frank Gore is third in all-time rushing.
Did he pass
yards.
Frank? Did Frank Gore pass him?
It was the right choice. 16,726.
And that's 3.
That would have been a good.
That's a-
is that the third? Yeah,
that's the
three.
third
Okay,
one.
yeah, that
Let's
would've been a good
go.
one.
I guess to get doubled. I'll have to add this all up at
Sweet.
the end over a break, and you'll have to wait over the break to find out what the score is.
Oh my goodness! What?
Thurman.
I think it's Thurman who's got.
We're getting good spins.
We could take Marshawn here, but I think Thurman has more.
I think it's
think it's-
Thurman.
For career though,
God.
career Marshawn might have more rushing yards. I think career Marshawn, because I think Marshawn's over 10. So
I think isn't Thurman's
Really?
like
Was
11
he-
something, isn't
Was
he?
he with them for
I
that
think
long?
I think it's really
not
close.
too long. I mean, the Bills traded him.
He wasn't
to-
on the
to
yeah.
Seattle for like a
Alright.
5th round pick or something. I was just like, I was
He
so
just had
mad
a
when the
long
Broncos
career.
didn't scoop him up.
We'll go with beast mode. I think.
Oh, let's go beast.
All right, Marshawn. That's gonna be. He got
Yeah, I
10,400.
figured he was a little over 10. I don't know. I mean, I am curious if him or Thurman Thomas have more rush yards.
Chargers.
The Eagles again.
Ah,
All right.
Westbrook, maybe.
I was gonna say like Brian Westbrook comes to mind. Saquon just hasn't played long enough for it to I mean, he had a lot. He's also missed some time with injuries.
Who else is like maybe even just had a cup of coffee with him that we might not be thinking about?
And you might know like a little bit better. Like who are those backs with those like Randall Cunningham teams? I just don't like. I really don't.
I think
know
you're
a lot
good
of
because I think
Eagles
Brian.
running
I think Brian West. I think Westbrook. I think he's over 10,000 for a career too. I mean, a lot of his yards came from catching balls out of the background though, or backfield too though.
That's what I was thinking. He's more of a receiving back, but
I
don't know. I think he's still a good option. He
Let's
played
do
for
it.
like a long time.
let's do it.
Brian Westbrook.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 years. Let's see there.
Oh,
That's not terrible. but
That's not good.
yeah.
Because
All right.
that'd be like taking Darren Sproles, and being like, well,
Yeah.
if we get at like most his yards were.
We could have taken Darren Sproles technically. Oh man, we can't even really say TD because he didn't play that long. I mean, he had the 2,000 yard
Broncos?
season, but
Yeah.
he only played what 6
Who
years?
is our all-time leading rusher?
Is it Clinton Portis? Or Floyd? What was his name? Floyd Little.
Floyd Little.
Was he statting it like that?
Because we don't normally have backs that long. Like we haven't had a a long-term back. Who have we had that's come here and left?
Melvin
what's
Gordon.
this guy's name in like the early 2000s? That was like before Clinton. God, was he
Mike Bell? But
okay, I don't know.
that's not him. Mike Anderson.
I don't know. I think Clinton might be our guy.
Portis might be our all-time leading rusher. Why do I not know this?
It gets tough when you gotta. There's a few
We
weeks
haven't
with the
had, like-
quarterbacks. Even we had some trouble.
It's like CJ. I don't know if he played long enough.
No.
He had some really productive
No.
seasons, but he just didn't have the career length.
I'm trying to think of have we ever picked up a veteran back that was only here for?
Would like Melvin Gordon be up there?
That's what I'm thinking right now, but I don't know if
He fell off a
also-
cliff after
yeah.
he got there with us. He had like a lot of 1,000-yard seasons with the Chargers. I don't know. I think Clinton's probably the
Let's
safest.
go.
The safest.
I think safe route. Let's go with the safe route.
because he did go crazy. He has one of the highest ever fantasy.
As far as career rushing yards, though, I'd be willing. TD might even
You know
still
what?
be above Clinton Portis. I mean,
We're done. We could have taken Jamal Charles. He was with us for.
Was he?
Yeah, dude, we had Jamal Charles. When he was, like,
Yeah.
did he ever
tail-
play a game?
Oh yeah, he did,
Yeah.
on the very tail end of his career.
Yep.
Huh.
So we already
That's a good
already
pull,
said-
HG.
we already said
Yeah.
Clinton Portis, so we're going to do that. But we now
Okay,
we know
yeah, almost 10,000 yards. That's
yeah.
a good career.
nine
a really good career.
9,923. We get
Next,
the
we got
Buccaneers.
the Bucks.
The Bucks.
Oh, no wait, I'm thinking of they had Rondé Barber. Did Tiki ever play with them? With his brother?
I don't believe so.
I mean, we can do Muscle Hamster, Doug Martin.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
That's another franchise. Where it's like
So-
they don't have a lot of iconic backs.
Allstott was an animal, but he was more of a
Yeah,
fullback.
he was a fullback. Who was their running back when they won the Super Bowl?
Warwick Dunn.
Warwick Dunn. Oh, I think we go with Warwick Dunn. I think
That's
he's
a
probably
good
up there.
pick.
I think he's probably better than what's his face. So I said we lock it in Warwick Dunn. When I was researching this, I do believe I saw him actually fairly high on the list, anyways. So we'll go with him. Yeah, there we go.
10,000.
Nice.
10,967. Close to our next.
Commanders.
Ooh.
Sorry to Clinton. John Riggins,
probably. Hold on. Who would be? Because they always have free agents coming in. Like who is run through there?
Didn't they have Adrian Peterson for a little bit?
We got.
Did he?
Let's double check this. But I think AP did stop there. We're gonna double check this.
Because
So-
Adrian Peterson was on like 16.
Oh my God, he's literally. His
Let's
Wikipedia
go.
picture
Hey,
is-
Let's
good call.
go.
Good call.
Holy
See?
crap.
Yeah, good call.
Good
I
job,
didn't know
kid,
that
man.
he. These are the things like you don't think about AP as a Redskin.
No.
He was on the Saints for a little bit, dude.
He was like, wasn't he in Seattle for a time too? Or like he floated around. So that's 14,918.
Yeah, that's like top 5.
He still might be like my favorite running back of all time, dude. I loved watching AP back in the day.
Okay. You got
Got
him
him
again.
again. All right. Well, now we can go John Riggins, right? Is that what I think was?
I think that's who we're gonna go with, right?
Yeah, I mean, no one else is really coming to mind that went through there.
Oops, I gotta put a space there. Let's see here. Pretty good. 11,352.
What's the numbers that were 311? So we had two
311
more.
and
In
18.
okay.
Raiders is
311 and 18.
Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen. That's probably
As far as career yards go, like
because Bo Jackson was his career was too short.
too short.
Josh Jacobs.
Thanks to the Cincinnati Bengals on February 19th, 1991 on a Monday night game. Just ruined the greatest athlete that God's ever put on this earth.
He was a beast. Because I don't think Josh Jacobs hasn't been in the league long.
Marcus Allen got to
think
be
it's-
there.
We're overthinking this. Let's just go that's an all-time great. Marcus Allen. Book it. Alrighty.
Easy pick.
I think he's
12,000.
I think
There
that
we
he's
go.
the only running back
242.
that I've ever actually met.
Really?
Was Marcus
Yeah,
Allen?
was Marcus Allen. It was in an airport.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it was cool.
Giants.
Giants.
I think here we want to go TT,
Tiki,
right?
I think, yeah. And that one's
We get the double.
double on that. So yeah, that's a good one.
Good spin to double.
What an awesome name. Wish there were more people named Tiki. Yeah, 10,449.
Nice.
So that bumps us up to like 20,800 something.
Titans.
My knee jerk is Chris Johnson, but
Too short of a career.
I think Derrick Henry's already going to be,
I was going to say
It's-
Henry's probably.
as far as
Chris
career
Johnson's
career
career was
career
too
rushing
short.
yards, I still think Derrick Henry's over 10 already. I'm
I'm pretty sure he's like an 11,000 range.
so
I say we go Derrick Henry here. Chris Johnson was awesome because he was blazing fast,
phenomenal.
but had
Outside
a
of
really
his,
short
like,
career.
outside of that like 2,000 yard season, he hasn't done. I don't think he was.
Yeah,
insane.
11,600. I mean, if he keeps this up for a few more years, I mean, he may make a push at that top 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, it's gonna be so tough to catch Emmitt Smith. He's like
Yeah, that's
damn near
insane.
20,000. Like,
Yeah,
like 18, I think it is.
Jets.
18,
Curtis
18.
Martin.
I think that's probably the
Probably
best they've had
gotta
all
go.
time. I'm just like double checking.
As far as yardage goes, like
It's got to be.
he's
Curtis,
got it
yeah.
because I think he's pretty high up there.
Let's again, we don't want to overthink that. I'm always just like, was there like a bet that came through
Right.
there? Well, wait. Actually, before we do that, did Frank Gore stop on the Jets?
Oh,
Did he?
Dude, Frank Gore, like he was on like a billion.
he
teams
he
before.
played on like 8 teams, 7 or
I
8
think we got-
teams. Check
might be
Frank
thinking-
Gore because he's literally like second or third.
Either
place
they
all
had
time.
him or his son Frank Gore Jr. was there for a time. Let's just see though. Nope, New York Jets 2020.
Yes,
Yeah, we're
sir.
thinking
Sure. Yeah, I did not know that.
Frank Gore.
There we go.
I was like, we just gotta double check before we book it.
Yeah, good call.
This was this guy right here. Yeah, 16,000 even. That's actually kind of funny.
Ravens.
What was his name? Jamal Anderson or Jamal Lewis?
Got to be Jamal Lewis.
He's already I already have Henry. I
Yeah,
think
we
it's
got
got to be
Derrick
Jamal
Henry.
Lewis. My only other thought would be Willis McGahee, but there's no way he was like better than Jamal Lewis.
Jamal Lewis
But-
had a 2,000-yard year, didn't he?
I think it
That
was
one will have to. I'll have to check.
close. I actually don't know.
I think he might have actually had a 2,000-yard rushing year.
Let's see. That is. That's the right guy, right? He was. Let me make sure. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. 10,607 yards. So doing pretty good here.
Or
So
Ray
got-
Rice. Do you think he might have had more? Probably not. Jamal Lewis probably
Kind
had
of
a,
short career.
So I think this one we want to go with Jamal Charles.
Jamal
right?
Charles.
since Marcus Allen's already gone.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like career wise. Yeah, it's or Priest Holmes.
Man. That's a good point.
I don't know. I think it's a toss up between those two. Jamal Charles probably had more career rushing yards because Priest's career got cut a little short.
It's true. I think like Charles he had like one of those situations where he was like a super productive back and then he just like stuck around for so
Right.
long.
Okoye, I mean, he probably had
The Nigerian nightmare.
probably had some Harvey Williams.
I think we're overthinking. I think it's
Let's
we
just
gotta
go Jamal Charles.
Let's see.
2003.
That's what I thought.
7,563. Okay, so that's not. I kind of thought he had more. Huh.
A lot of his he hadn't
was
caught the
another
ball.
receiving
So,
guy.
I mean,
All right, here we go.
boo.
All right, let's not mess this up again. I think we just go Icky Woods, right? I mean,
Yeah.
This can't be right. That's not the right Icky, is it? Did I spell his name wrong? Yeah, I did. Or did I?
No.
Dude, there's no way.
That's brutal.
Oh, he only had 1,500 yards, huh?
What? That's tragic. Let me get the Bengals off the screen. Here we get the Titans again. Oh, man.
I mean, I guess now we could go Chris Johnson.
Do we with the Titans? Do we still get to use the Oilers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? He wore number 34. Why can't I think of his name?
Oh my God.
Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
No, he was hold on, because Earl Campbell was still like his thing, like he probably had the best 3-year stint. Like he had a real short career though, so I don't think career rushing yards is going to be. I mean, he was an animal, but I'm trying to think if we can still use the Oilers.
I just don't know if we're gonna get any.
No, you go CJ2K.
All right. Let's see what he had.
So I'd be one of their Earl Campbell. He only had like 7,000 or 8,000, but he was
Yeah.
phenomenal. He
All
did
right.
it in such a short time.
Pretty good. That's a
that's good.
9,651.
So this one will be doubled here. The Jags, number 18.
Oh, what? I'm blanking on his name, dude. Early 2000s, like late 90s type guy.
Muscle hamster.
No, not
Not
that's Doug
Maurice
Martin.
Jones, Drew.
It was before him.
Before him.
Oh yeah.
Played like with like Mark.
Why
with
can
those,
I
like,
not?
Mark
Why
Bruno
can I think
teams.
it? Why can I not think of his name?
Dude.
I know who you're talking about.
How
Help us out, Lucas.
Jags quarterback,
couldn't tell ya.
late 90s.
I'd be making
running
up
back.
stuff.
God, I swore he wore. I think it was number 28. Oh man, what was his? I had it too. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I'm drawing a blank.
All right. I mean, I guess we can't think about thinking. We got to go Maurice Jones-Drew. Which isn't terrible.
So that won't be bad.
I feel like this other guy would have been better.
Oh, he definitely would have been.
Just can't think of it. MJD, not terrible. 8,167 yards.
Okay.
I'll double that. See what we get to. All right, our final two spins here. We get the
Let's
Lions.
freaking go, dude.
Barry Sanders.
Andre Ware.
If only we could have got this one last time, right?
Theo
Just
Johnson.
the last spin.
Well, he was a tight end. Who am I thinking? Theo Riddick. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, we'll take him over Barry Sanders. Psych. Barry will always
Barry
be
Sanders
the
from Wichita, Kansas.
the greatest running back.
Oh,
in
come
miles.
on.
Dude, I'm
Really?
sick of this. Do we just go Joe Mixon because we've just been like striking out? Like Mixon will at least have like 6,000-7,000 yards.
I honestly might just have to go with Joe Mixon. I can't think of anyone else.
How did we get the Bengals?
Like I'm thinking like Giovanni Bernard, or there was that other guy like Cedric something that was there with him.
Cedric Benson.
Cedric Benson, yeah.
They just got screens from Andy Dalton. That's like all I remember those guys doing was catching screen passes.
Bro. Does anybody want to drop a yo in the chat so we can move on?
This is the fourth
Fred,
time.
Oh my God, it's Fred Taylor.
That's it. Yep.
Oh,
Dang it,
Yep.
Kyle. We needed you like 2 minutes ago. Fred Taylor. I don't know like who to go with on the Bengals here. I don't think like, did anybody like
I don't know. Like, why am I drawing such a blank?
you just don't think of like running backs with Cincinnati. They never.
Well, I'm just even trying to think of like any guys that might have only been there for like a year or something like that on the tail end of their career.
Nobody's jumping to mind. This is a shot in the dark, but like I'm gonna just see if like Latavius Murray stopped there for. And
You know, that might be your guy
I
here.
think Cedric Benson would have had more rushing yards still than Murray.
I'd say just go Cedric Benson, honestly.
yeah, he wasn't there anyways. He was on the Ravens for a little bit. We just Cedric Benson.
Screw it.
Yeah.
This is a rough one to end it on, but
There was a running back that was playing there when Ocho Cinco was there. Like what is his
was
name?
it Cedric Benson? Because he was like there from 2005 to
Why can I not remember his name?
2012. Benson's not terrible. That's 6,017
That
yards.
ain't bad.
So we'll take that. Lucas took bad time to go on the bathroom break.
Seems like there was another Penn State back. Like maybe that's why I was like Kajana Carter. Like there was another Penn State back that played for the Bengals around that time that I'm just spacing on. We'll look it up at break.
Yeah, we're gonna go on our final break of the show. I'll add up our totals, and when we get back, we'll find out if we had beaten the challenge or not. And then we're gonna get into our Week 3 NFL picks. So don't go anywhere. You're watching till the final whistle here on Military Broadcast Radio.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, stand on the front line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, pay the ultimate price. Oh.
We interrupt regular programming to bring you the special report.
Somewhere little children cry as their parents say goodbye, bound for a land far away. When they'll return they just can't say, to this place where wise men walked, in a world where men won't talk. Can't help but see the irony, making war to keep the peace. Oh God, I hate this whirling dust. Don't wanna be here, but I must. Lord, I do not want to die, and that's the reason why I'm trusting in the sentry in the sky. Events have gone awry. Can't change the world, but I've gotta try. Under eastern stars I pray, keeping low and hoping for better days. Oh God, I hate this swirling dust. To you, my love, I miss you much. Wipe a tear from your eye, I'll see you by and by, 'cause I'm trusting in the sentry in the sky. I'm trusting in the sentry in the sky. I'm trusting in the sentry. I'm trusting in the sentry in the sky.
The station where our veterans' voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for supporting our channel by watching and listening.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
You are looking live at Till the Final Whistle, and the boys got the breakfast sandwiches. It's going to soften the blow, everyone, because we did not complete the challenge.
We didn't make it.
We got 237,000.
348.
So breakfast sandwiches from friend of the show, Crown Royal Burger. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Potential new sponsor up Till the Final Whistle. This is a pretty insane looking breakfast sandwich here. Come on now. Come on now.
Delicious.
Sausage patty in there. And it's got
God.
the eggs, cheese.
The green screen's kind of deleting a little bit, but yeah, it's
absolutely friends of the show. You get it. You give us food, and
no, we're happy campers here.
You never forget about Dunkin' Donuts and Jersey Mike's also. But just add to the list of great people that want to feed us while we talk some sports in the morning. Appreciate it a lot, man. Because waking up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm like, do I even want to get food at my house and wake everybody up? No, I'm straight out the door. That's amazing.
Oscar Burger. Doctor's Burger.
But we did not complete our challenge this week. But we got our pool, PickEm pool, where Joel H-Train is 25-7 through 2 weeks, using ChatGPT to make his picks, and he's kicking our asses.
Leading the way, man.
He's kicking our asses. I had a bounce back week. I went 12-4
he's
in my games.
He's kicking your ass. I'm right on his tail. I'm 23-9. Me and Mohawk chasing him and Jimmy Covers, who's in second place at 24-8. Lucas is 22-10. Whoop whoop. We got K-Man 21-11. So it's a pretty tight race. Kyle joining in with us this week. So he's 11-5. We're gonna so he's basically 22-10. We're gonna just say he was 11-5 last week. We'll double his. And then we got Biorinic. My dad forgot to get his picks in, so he's 11. He has to stay at 11-5. He doesn't get to be doubled. He had a chance to pick.
Joel, you might lose in our fantasy, but you might win in the pick'em. We're gonna come up with the prize for our pick'em pool. Well, let's get into week 3's picks. I gotta log in again. Kid me?
Come on now. All right. Well, K-Man's doing that. We're gonna start tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football. Real up in the air. Who's gonna win this one? The Buffalo Bills or the Miami Dolphins? Come on.
Oh man. Buffalo Bills.
That's a toss-up. Flip a coin.
Yeah. That's going to be one of the easiest picks we got for this segment.
Easy.
We're all
You're streaming defenses in fantasy. Go ahead.
Get the Bills.
And I got that trade actually too. If we want to grade that real quick, but he traded. Kyle's receiving Tyler Warren and Isaac Tesla for T. Higgins and a second round pick in this dynasty draft.
Okay. Yeah, in Dynasty, they're getting Tyler Warren. He looks like a star right now. So, yeah, that guy's going to be a top 5 tight end in no time.
I think that's insane just because what T. Higgins has put up the last 2 weeks is like he scored a touchdown last week, but
I'll say this.
So what you're saying is you want to trade me A.J. Brown for TJ or T. Higgins straight up right now?
That would give me like only a couple more points every week. So that's not a very good trade for either of us.
All right. I would say, and then look, people are overlooking the Isaac Tesla right there. That guy's got 2 career catches so far as a rookie, and they've been 2 of the most incredible catches that I've seen. He's only used one hand for both of them. So Tesla, he's gonna earn that nickname Mayotron. Just wait and see.
That does add some good depth in your receiver room with him. I think he's got high upside, and Tyler Warren is insane. So
I give an A for you, Kyle.
That's a good trade right there.
The future's bright. All right. Excuse me. Our next game, Atlanta and Carolina. Panthers are at home, but I think the Falcons are just going to run all over them.
Absolutely.
Penix has proved he can manage a game, even if they're not really scoring points.
That Panthers run defense is pretty terrible, too. So yeah. I think their Bijan and Algier had over 200 yards combined on the ground.
What it boils down to is really Caveman's favorite player in the entire NFL, Kyle Pitts. So that's why I'm going.
Even I've picked him in fantasy a couple of years. All right, I can't even lie.
We all love Kyle Pitts here at the show. All right, Green Bay Packers going to Cleveland to play the Browns.
Oh man!
Now, if Shador were starting,
they're starting.
The Packers would have no chance.
40-year-old quarterback that can't move. What are they doing starting him? They're not
Micah
putting
Parsons
themselves in a position.
Devour Joe Flacco.
Well, he just better hope he didn't devour him too much because they put Shador in and the Packers are in trouble.
I agree.
Green Bay by 30. All right, we got Jacksonville, Houston. Houston cannot afford an 0-3
How ugly was that loss? Like, how did Jacksonville lose that game? Brown.
It's a competition of who wanted to lose more. That
Burrows goes out.
Game.
Browning comes in, throws 3 picks, and somehow Jacksonville still loses that game.
Yep.
I am taking them this week though. I'm taking Jacksonville though. You guys going Houston?
I'm going Houston. I don't think
all right.
Can afford to start. What's the word? 0-3.
I'm taking Jacksonville.
I don't know. Houston's got a much better defense, and with how scared Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be playing, this is going to be a really boring game. First and foremost, I don't think it's going to be very entertaining. But
Houston secondary and just their whole entire defense is insane. It's probably this might be like 9-6.
I can see some points getting put up there. Like
Jacksonville's got a solid defense too, and that Houston O-line, which is their biggest weak point, Jacksonville has some guys that can attack it. So I don't.
And a division game too. It's gonna be scrappy. But I am going Houston.
Minnesota and Cincinnati. Now this game
over under on that game is 44.5. Like I think there's gonna be some points scored in that game actually. Anyway, so what game are we on now?
Cincinnati, Minnesota. This one's intriguing, man. Because I just don't know how I feel about McCarthy.
McCarthy's not playing this week. It's gonna be Carson Wentz.
Okay, that actually give me Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's out.
Right.
Yeah, McCarthy
both teams
turf toe also.
Both teams playing backup quarterbacks, but
Minnesota has the better backup quarterback in this.
Carson Wentz is the GOAT. I don't care. Love that guy.
I mean, I'm sure Justin Jefferson is very happy that Carson Wentz is going to be
a quarterback that can throw to the left side of the field. That's what somebody pointed out to me. You go watch JJ, his college tape and everything. He is not comfortable throwing it to the left side of the field. He won't do it.
See what the line on that game is.
Pittsburgh, New England, Patriots hosting the Steelers.
Give me the Patriots in that one.
Yeah. Week 1 was a liar for the Steelers. And they had an insane the Jets and the Steelers both looked
Drake
like
May is
crap.
looking like he's coming along.
Steelers defense has been struggling too. And
both of my brother-in-laws are big Steelers fans, so definitely give me the Patriots.
On their hell.
Wow, that's awful.
All right, here's going to be one of my big upsets of the week. I'm going to take New England. We got LA going to Philly. The Rams taking on the Eagles.
Oh man,
give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams. Like actually, like wait a minute. How can all three of us be like that?
We see the trap.
All right, I'm going Philly. I'm going Philly then. I gotta put some distance.
That's not a bad pick either.
I'm going Philly.
I just think that it could be we could get.
I do like the Rams though, but I'm going my official pick. I'm going. I'm
just saying that kind of carved up the Eagles secondary. I just think Stafford with Nakua and Adams, man. I don't know. That Eagles secondary is not as good. They dominated the Chiefs because they've got nobody to throw the football to. I just think like Jalen Hurts has completed 2 passes of more than 10 yards.
Yeah, was he averaging like 100 yards a game?
Yeah,
but they're 2-0.
No,
I mean,
get this stat. Jalen Hurts, he's completed 2 passes of 10 plus yards. That's as many as Tyrod Taylor has. Tyrod Taylor's thrown 11 passes this season, so some struggles there. Speaking of Tyrod Taylor, might be quarterback in the New York Jets as they go down into Tampa Bay.
Did something happen to Fields?
He's on concussion protocol.
He's in concussion protocol.
Really?
So yeah, I got banged up against the Bills. I gotta go.
3 points
Tampa.
from the man. 3 points.
Gotta go with Tampa.
It was enough to beat me, so I don't want to hear the crying.
You got Bucky Irving
and
Bucky Irving, Rashad White in fantasy football this week. Start them because the Jets got absolutely ran over by the Bills, and I think Tampa will likely do the same thing.
I said it before the season. Tampa, I don't believe they're going to win or come out of the NFC for the Super Bowl, but I do think that they're going to finish the season as a number 1 seed. And Bake Show's going to be in that MVP conversation.
I mean, if he keeps running the way he does, he's going to be playing through some.
All right. Love that guy. Hard the line.
Yeah. Like he got helmet to the knee the play before he ran and then got dropped and CJ was talking crap to him. So he popped up. He probably would have been down like 30 seconds longer if he's got to pop up and be a leader.
He got superpowers from that trash talk. All right. Indianapolis, Tennessee. Titans hosting this game, but I'm going to give it.
Oh, man.
I got to go to the Colts. That Titans offensive line is so bad, and the Colts got a pretty good defensive front, and I just don't see them having like the guys in that front 7 to slow down Jonathan Taylor.
Logically, obviously, with what we've seen so far, you go with the Colts, but I'm a little salty about this weekend still So I'm going with Tennessee. I might take a few steps back this week, but
All right. We got the Raiders versus the Commanders.
I'm going Commanders.
I'm going to go with the Raiders here. My reason, I don't think they got anybody that can cover Brock Bowers.
and I don't
Tucker
I don't
Kraft
think
carved him
Gino's
up.
going to throw 3 picks again. So
Tucker Kraft did carve him up.
The Washington just doesn't have the defense to be as disruptive as the
man,
Chargers
imagine if
were.
Kraft had like a good quarterback throwing him the ball.
Kraft has
Hey,
I will not tolerate Jordan Love disrespect. I'm a Jordan
Hey.
Love believer. But he doesn't have butt necks throwing on the ball, so that is no. All right, we got the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Bounce back week for the Broncos. Don't even got to think about
Yeah.
it. We come in there. We're going to shock LA.
It's a lock.
Get that.
I'm-
And
I'm going Chargers just because I don't know. I think Harbaugh has just kind of got our number
Because you're not a Broncos homer and you're looking at this logically. Makes sense.
I mean,
Jarvis killed this guy.
Herbert is
thing about
looking
this-
phenomenal.
right?
Oh,
But
I'm
the
nervous
Chargers
as hell
are
about it.
bound to slip up and mess up a couple games this year. This is kind of must win for the division. If they go 3-0 in the first 3
With
weeks
2
in the
division
division,
wins?
there'll be three
division wins.
Chiefs, Raiders. If they win, this is like must win for like the Raiders and the Chiefs want
Well,
the Broncos to win this game
yeah,
too.
and and quite honestly, I think that it's going to be that kind of year for the Chargers. Quite honestly, but
They are looking good, and Herbert is, man,
Keenan Allen's AC joints are all about to break through his skin, but he's freaking.
there's a lot of miles on those wheels. Oh, Keenan Allen.
I'm worried. I'm a little worried about Surtain's health because I think he was, even though he came back in the game, I think his leg was bothering him a little bit.
So
He just didn't-
Lucas, you're going Chargers.
Oh,
Caveman,
yeah,
are you going Broncos or Chargers?
I'm going Chargers. I'm
course
sorry.
you
I
are.
want to go Denver here as much as I want to pick the Saints, but I want to get it right this week. So I'm going with Seattle in the next game.
Yeah, I'm also going with Seattle.
That's what your streaming defense is. That might be one you want to get.
I don't think they're
It's a
going to.
home game for Seattle. It doesn't matter if they're good or bad.
Oh.
It's not an easy place.
Is anyone picking the Saints?
I'm not.
If he's
I'll
not,
dap you up if you do. If you do, I'll dap you up. But
All right, we got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Chicago Bears.
I think Cowboys will get it together.
Call
at least
me
one week.
crazy.
Oh,
You
know,
mean
actually,
the Chicago
actually,
Bears.
give me the Cowgirls.
oh man,
Which way are you going, Caveman?
I'm trying to lean to where I can make a comeback in this.
That
in this
defense-
I mean, if
pool.
you think about it, like they played the Eagles within 4 points, and
If it
they're-
comes
they're all-
down
they-
to it,
that
Aubrey
Dallas
wins them.
offense looked like I thought it was going to look this week.
If it
I
comes
mean,
down to it, Aubrey wins them the game.
I just don't
Again.
think that you need a great defense to
Yeah.
put up with Caleb right now.
Right.
I think Caleb's
I
going to
mean,
have. He's
you
going
know-
to have one of his best games as a pro, and I think they're going to get a crucial turnover in the fourth quarter.
It's a
'Cause
close
Dak-
game.
Oh yeah. Because I think the Bears are gonna score a lot of points on them. I really do, and I think Dak is gonna be trying to make something happen. Crucial turnover that'll give the Bears the win.
I would probably give up 6.5. I think the Cowboys win by a touchdown, easily. Like I think
Mr. Not conflict of interest Tom Brady will be at this game, and then his Raiders will play the Bears the following week. So.
Oh my God!
I'm sure he won't get to learn anything extra or special about how Chicago's how they operate, and then he won't pass that on to the Raiders at all. No conflicts of interest there.
Any team though.
Why the Raiders?
We got Arizona.
Brady's cheating. Are we surprised?
Niners.
Arizona going to San Francisco.
Yeah,
I
even
believe
with
in
Mac
Mac
Jones,
man.
the Cardinals are huge. They're the most
Kyler
fraudulent
Murray-
2-0 team. out
Kyler
there.
Murray's playing pedestrian numbers. I feel like this would be a year they would look a lot better. Consider like Marvin Harrison Jr. got a lot of offseason hype.
The Cardinals have not run into a real defense yet. This 49ers defense is a real defense. And I think despite that, the Cardinals have not looked super good, and their offense disappears for long stretches of a game.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Destroyed.
I'm gonna. It's
maybe
just
not destroyed, but it's going to be. They're going to lose.
Not bought into. I think the Niners are too banged up still. If they were at full strength, I would absolutely take the Niners.
I mean, their offense, yes. Defense, not so much. I mean, the secondary, 49ers secondary has always sucked. Always.
Still Nick Bosa, still Fred Warner.
Yeah.
That's what. Like,
but I mean, the game against the Saints wasn't a blowout, and I think the Cardinals have a better defense than the Saints do right now. So I don't know.
That still came down to the last possession, and the only reason really that we didn't get a drive going there was because Nick Bosa instant pressure on 4th down.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals are so fraudulent as a 2-0 team.
Their defense,
they've got a good defensive front,
but their guys are like pretty old. Honestly, it's just. We're kind of seeing what's going on with Washington.
I just don't think
we go against real squad.
I don't see anybody really being able to contain McCaffrey out of the backfield. Like I just don't think that, unless they're going to bring Buda Baker down into the box a bunch, but then that's going to leave them super vulnerable over the top.
I think the Niners are owning this division, and I think
they're not. They're going to finish second behind the Rams, but
I think this will be
they'll beat the Cardinals.
I don't know. This will start making the case, for them owning this division for sure.
Owning second place in the division.
So am I the only one going Cardinals?
You are.
All right.
And I'm going Giants.
I mean,
no, I'm kidding. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I don't think
there's a lot of season left, to create some separation. So
Kansas City, New York is our nightcap. New York Giants. Why they thought this would be a good game to put on. Maybe it will. I mean,
no, it won't. And this is the games that like these networks need to flex. Like, come on, get this out of here.
This is one you should have put later in the season because I think they can't flex it until like a certain. They don't have time to.
Probably, I think I did hear that it's probably until like week 6 or something.
Yeah, they don't have like the time to actually.
There's certain games that are to be decided still on some schedules.
Yeah. So this one should definitely get flexed, but I don't know. Russell Wilson just threw for 450 yards. Will he do that against his Chiefs secondary? I doubt it.
Nope. But I mean, I'll be rooting for the Giants, but I'm not picking them.
This is a pretty easy get back win for Kansas City here.
Yeah, I got to go Kansas City.
I mean, that defense might be able to give the Chiefs some problems, but Mahomes is just too creative. I just can't see them.
I'll tell you what though, that like Mahomes has just had no help, and he's just been running the ball way more than he normally does in the regular season already. He might want to be careful about running around with that New York defensive line. Like the last thing in the world the Chiefs need is to have Mahomes get hurt early in the season.
Man, I definitely see the possibility for an upset, but it's the Giants, and they'll find this. I think this game will actually be closer, whether it's an entertaining close game or just
that's kind of
both offenses get stifled, which I could see happening. I think New York finds a way to lose this game more.
That's what the last couple of years Chiefs have been. Like they play up or down to whatever competition they're playing. So I think it'll probably be a pretty close game, but definitely everyone, I think, picking Chiefs.
Yeah.
All right.
Baltimore, Detroit. I'm on the Ravens here. Just they got the home field advantage.
I think Detroit is back.
I mean, their offense is it's fine.
Baltimore's in God mode right now. Like they are so good.
And Lamar Jackson looks just downright unstoppable.
Lamar looked really good.
He
was throwing touchdowns to their guys.
He has played flawlessly the first 2 weeks of the season. Yeah. There isn't a single thing I could take that I could look at his game and be like, yeah, that's not so great. The first 2 weeks of the season, he's been fantastic. I mean, losing that game against Buffalo, I mean, I don't know what more he could have done.
Right. Detroit did look good this week. Like it was good to see that.
I think this is gonna
Goff has arrived.
Yeah.
When we get to our tiebreaker, I mean, I'm gonna put this one pretty high. I've got it I got it like 70 points for my tiebreaker.
It's going to be a high scoring game for sure.
It's going to be a high scoring one.
Now, and this is exactly what I would say, you know, like what we were talking about earlier about those traps, like the over-unders in the betting world. Everyone's going to be betting this is a high-scoring game. There's money to be made betting it under. I'm going to go that this game, total points, I'm going to say 44.
Okay.
Going 70. Okay. That's how low I think it will be.
I'm not going too high. I'm kind of going in the middle at like 56.
I think this game's going to be a shootout, and so you know, as good as these defenses, you know, are, I think these quarterbacks are just going to carve up, you know, like both defenses.
Right. That's what I think. Is the offensive line for the Ravens is going to do a pretty decent job containing.
I think Baltimore's
Hutchinson
offense, or their defense rather, operates better when they when they play man to man. And I think that when they play zone, and I think that's just what Amon-Ra St. Brown is really good at exploiting. So another big game for him this week, I believe.
Yeah.
But we've run over, so we gotta we gotta get off the air. We're 3 minutes over, but thanks so much to everyone for sticking with us on this another edition until the final whistle. We'll be back on Tuesday for episode 2 of the Football Frenzy. Till then, take care, everybody, and we will see you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.